We were at the gym on a Monday night, and I got about halfway through my regimen, and I told my wife that I needed to go out and get some air, and she suggested we just go home. I still was feeling very strange. I couldn't put a finger on it, but whatever instinct told me to take an aspirin and chew it, and I told her we needed to go. I have no memory after us driving about halfway to the hospital. The next thing I knew, it was 2 days later.
Probably about between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, I get a beep from the walkie-talkie saying we had a chest pain. I walked out into the lobby and I see this gentleman. He was complaining of crushing chest pain, holding his chest. He was sweaty, he was pale. He just did not look good. So I immediately brought him back to the treatment area. I went to go back to my computer to chart the triage, and I hear his primary nurse just screaming, "He's coding!" So we brought the crash cart into the room, which was right outside the door, shocked him and continued CPR. We established an airway. With that, Highlands County EMS came in order to transport him down to Florida Hospital Heartland Division in Sebring to their interventional cardiology cath lab. Whenever someone's critical like that, you always have to send a nurse with them. And by this time, it was probably about 9:45 that night. Of course, my shift ended at 10. But there was no way I was going to call anyone else in to take care of Mr. Hogue. We finally arrived to Florida Hospital Heartland Division. I eventually had to, okay, my job's done. But then I didn't really feel like it was done. I stepped out of the cath lab room and I just sat there at the counter and I prayed. The whole ride back, I'm just praying and please, just don't take him away.
Woke up in Sebring. I really didn't have to be told. I pretty much knew what happened, but they told me I'd had a massive heart attack.
I just can't say enough how he really shouldn't be on this earth, but some miracle happened that night.
After I heard the impact that it made on Kaylee, I was so glad that she was there with me through the whole thing, and she worked as hard as she did to make sure that I'd be here to talk to you today. I'll never forget her.
It honestly brought me closer to Christ. Just to see a miracle like that, I feel like my hands are God's hands trying to heal people and take care of the sick.